Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to a report by Xinhua, Donald Trump has stated that Iranian assets should not be unfrozen, nor should sanctions against the country be lifted before a formal peace deal is reached. This statement underscores a firm stance on maintaining economic pressure on Tehran as a prerequisite for diplomatic breakthroughs or sanctions relief. The remarks highlight the ongoing complexities surrounding international relations with Iran and the strategic conditions proposed for future negotiations. DW reports that Sweden's parliament is set to vote on a controversial proposal to lower the age of criminal responsibility from 15 to 13 on a trial basis. The measure aims to combat escalating gang violence, in which criminal networks recruit young teenagers to carry out bombings and contract killings because they currently cannot be prosecuted under Swedish law. Under the new plans, 13 and 14-year-olds convicted of serious crimes, such as murder or manslaughter, could face prison sentences. Additionally, a previously approved measure will allow 15 to 17-year-olds to serve sentences in specialized juvenile units. Experts in civil society organizations have raised concerns about the reform. They point to Denmark, which lowered its age of criminal responsibility in 2010, but reversed it after research showed it failed to deter crime and instead led to higher reoffending rates. Developmental psychologists also argue that traditional deterrence has limited effectiveness on young teens. Critics warn that criminal gangs may simply adapt by recruiting even younger children. According to a report by Thai Sounds, artificial intelligence chip giant Nvidia and South Korean memory semiconductor leader SK Hynix are poised to announce a major partnership. Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang and Chae Tae-won, the chairman of SK Group, the parent company of SK Hynix, are scheduled to jointly present their cooperation plans to the media on the morning of June 8th. This upcoming announcement was confirmed by an SK Hynix spokesperson. Furthermore, during a recent media interaction on June 7, Jensen Huang himself indicated to reporters that Nvidia and SK Group would likely share some significant news on the following day. This high-profile collaboration between the world's leading AI hardware designer and a premier memory supplier is expected to heavily influence the future landscape of the global semiconductor and AI industries. According to a report by Lianhe Zhaobao, transit fees for vessels passing through the Strait of Hormuz have dropped significantly from the early stages of the conflict. Sources from shipping safety operators indicate that bulk carriers currently pay up to $120,000 per transit, while oil tankers pay up to $160,000. This is a sharp decline from the $1 million to $2 million demanded in the initial phase of the confrontation. The actual fees fluctuate based on ship type, cargo, and the shipowner's nationality. Despite the lower fees, the shipping industry remains deeply concerned. The Freedom Initiative proposed by the United States last month to assist safe passage has reportedly failed, casting further doubt on U.S. security commitments. Consequently, most shipowners still view transit through the strait as too risky, preferring to keep their vessels idle. Furthermore, there are growing objections within the industry, warning that this paid passage mechanism sets a dangerous precedent for global strategic waterways. International Maritime Organization Secretary General Arsenio Dominguez emphasized that no country has the legal basis under international law to obstruct traffic or impose taxes and fees in international straits. According to NBC News, President Donald Trump has signed a landmark executive order that establishes a voluntary framework for federal agencies to test the world's most powerful artificial intelligence models before they are released to the public. The order directs agencies, including the Defense and Treasury Departments, to strengthen the nation's cybersecurity defenses for critical infrastructure. It also requests that leading AI firms, such as OpenAI, Anthropic, and Google, voluntarily share their cutting-edge models with the government up to 30 days prior to their public release for safety vetting. Crucially, the order explicitly bars the government from implementing any mandatory licensing or pre-clearance regulations, maintaining a light-touch approach to AI governance. The signing of the order was previously delayed due to concerns raised by advisors and Trump himself that strict vetting periods could hinder American competitiveness against China. Consequently, the advance access window was reduced from 90 days in the original draft to 30 days. Additionally, the order instructs the Attorney General to prioritize prosecuting AI-related crimes, particularly cybercrimes utilizing autonomous AI agents. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.